everyone, and good afternoon. I'd like to be the first to say congratulations to you all for making it to this wonderful celebration. So happy graduation to you all. Today, we will be celebrating our Junior Web Development National Flex Cohort 5. So congratulations to you guys again. So now we're gonna have some congratulatory words from our Chief Executive Officer, Emily Schaefer. Emily, the floor is yours.
Thanks, Kiara. It is such a pleasure to be with you today. Congratulations, graduates. It is a joy to see you here celebrating this big milestone. You have worked really hard and pushed through a lot of challenges, stretched your own understanding of your abilities, and today is the day that we get to recognize all that that takes. Before we go on, I want to pause for a moment and recognize all of those who've made it possible for us to be here today. I want to say thank you to our philanthropic funders who enable us to provide this training to all of you. I want to say a resounding thank you to the Generation staff, to your instructors, and all of those team members who made it possible for you to celebrate today. I want to thank the volunteers, mentors, and other supporters of our work, folks who are striving to pitch in and help make it possible for all of you to celebrate this accomplishment. And thank you to your families, your loved ones, your friends, the folks in your life who pushed you to persist even in times were hard, who enabled you to spend your time and dedicate all of the time that it took to achieve this milestone. Congratulations to all of us, because this is all of our accomplishment. My name's Emily Schaefer, and I'm the CEO of Generation USA. It is such an honor to get to speak with you in celebration of this accomplishment. I want to tell a couple stories of my own life. I thought a lot about what to share with this group, and I thought I would tell some stories about once upon a time back in the day when I was launching my career back in the 90s. This was a time when Amazon was a business that just sold books, and people would ask the question of whether anyone would be willing to buy something like clothing online because they couldn't try it on. We know the answer to that question now. The answer is most definitely yes, but I think it helps illustrate the time where the time that I came up in, which was pretty different. There were no smartphones. There were no mobile apps. The little cell phone that I have was one of those Nokia bricks that I think are now so old. They've made a comeback. They're now retro. I saw myself as a capable, responsible young person who had a lot to offer the world, but was really stuck from a career perspective. I did great in my education, but I didn't have opportunities for work experience and skills that were relevant to the businesses that I understood and that were around me. So I worked in the towel department of Macy's, and I did data entry in an office building where I had only access to the things that I absolutely needed access to. I had no personal connections, and I didn't have any point of access that would let me build credibility for my skills on the job. This was a time when companies used to brag at how exclusive they were. You could only get a job there if you were a top performing student from a top university, and that all felt very out of reach to me. I knew in my heart that I had a lot of potential that was not represented by my skills in folding and refilling all of those towel displays, though I was very good at it. The world missed out on a lot of me. Little did I know at that time how many of different versions of me there were in our country and our world, and how much we were all missing out on by virtue of not seeing each other thrive in the different facets of our life. I came to the world of Generation just 4 months ago, but I have dedicated my career to this movement where all people can achieve their career aspirations. And in our world, there are 22 million people just in our country that are unemployed or underemployed. The least representative of those folks in the world of under and unemployment are people who have technology skills. So today, we are here to celebrate your accomplishments as an individual and also our accomplishments as a collective. You know from every class together and every breakout session that none of us reach our goals alone. We're always supported by others. And now, as you pave the way for the next phase of your career, it's going to be your responsibility to pave the way for those who'll come in your footsteps. So my story of someone paving the way for me was my first boss. Her name was Dr. Ruby White, and she has a very dear place in my heart. She had a family connection to the leaders of the civil rights movement, and you could just see it and understand it in the wisdom that she brought to every interaction. It was like you could see a lifetime of steadfast striving for freedom in every word she spoke, in every minute that you spent with her. Her mantra was, do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. And I can still hear the words coming out of her mouth. She gave me additional projects to build my skills. She gave me opportunities to contribute beyond my role. And she made sure I knew how important those additional duties were. But most importantly, she knew what it meant to build a movement because she taught me to lift while I climb. That as I was taking on different projects and learning new things, pushing myself, I was to bring others along with me. Not to think about what I could get for myself, but rather to think about who I would carry with me and how we would build a greater collective movement in the future. I'm sharing this story with you because I know there are people in your life who have and will lift you while you climb. And it's absolutely necessary for you to lift others while you climb. Today, we've got like 59 people on the line. This is like a relatively intimate call today to celebrate our graduation. But it's also a really important milestone. Today, Generation's 2000th graduate this year will cross our virtual Zoom stage. This is evidence and the marker of the volume of our movement. This is a movement where folks can access careers by virtue of our skills and talents, rather than the level of our wealth and security that you're born into. What a world it could be if all people saw a path between their current situation and achieving their aspiration. And that's what we're building together. It's the future ahead for you, for me, for everyone on this call, and the other 2,000 graduates we celebrate this year. So with that, congratulations on your accomplishment. We are proud of you, and we're depending on you to keep building our movement, creating pathways for everyone who's got the skills, behaviors, and mindsets who will walk in your footsteps afterwards. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Emily, for those congratulatory words to our learners. So now we're actually gonna kick it over to the guy that made this all possible for you guys. I'm just kidding. Michael O'Connor, who is you guys' junior web development instructor. Michael, the floor is yours.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That's tough to follow. It's really awesome that Emily's here with us. I know Giovanni threw it in the chat, but that's very awesome. So thank you so much for that. And for those who do not know me, my name is Michael O'Connor, and I was the instructor for this junior web developer cohort. Now, I'm not much of a speech writer. Just a heads up, when I started learning how to code once upon a time, I never really saw that as a career path that would lead to a whole lot of speeches or public speaking. So bear with me a little bit. I'm going to make it, kind of short and sweet. I think everybody's heard enough of me talking for the last 6 months on Zoom, especially. But I just want to first say a huge congratulations to all of our graduates. These last 21 weeks have had so many ups and downs, a lot of fun moments, some serious challenges, some failures, and a lot of successes. And that whole journey is just something that's really special. And everybody that's here with us today, everybody who couldn't make it should be so proud of everything you've accomplished. I know I am, and our team is as well. All of your hard work has really paid off. Now, a little backstory. I know I shared this yesterday with the learners, but this was actually the first program that I had the pleasure of leading as an instructor, not my first program with Generation, but the first one that I was the instructor for. So I'm really forever grateful to all of you for making it such an experience that I'll remember forever. I couldn't have had a better team to work alongside of, and each person who came into class willing to take risks, to be vulnerable and learn something that was completely new. That is something that can't be understated. I'm just so proud of everybody in class. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge the friends and the family and anybody else who worked behind the scenes to support you along the way. I know at times their support above anything was the most crucial part of your success. So definitely thank all of them. And when you get the chance, make sure that you show that appreciation to them as well. Now I want to take just a second to really reflect on how far you all have come as individuals and as an entire group in this journey to join the tech industry. So really allow yourself to feel and enjoy all of these emotions that come with graduation today. Enjoy them, but also remember that this is just the first big step on all of your individual paths and the journeys that you'll take into the industry and what you continue to do beyond that. So take what you've learned here and continue to push forward and continue to grow, because I know that I've spent enough time with each of you to say with so much confidence that all of you have something unique and of great value to offer, not just a job, but the world in general. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. Please stay in touch. And when you create some massive application that the world is using, maybe let me come work for you. So congratulations to everyone again, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Michael, for your wonderful words. And what Michael said, hire us when you create that large application. We totally want to work for you. And with that, I will pass it over to Belinda Critchlow, you guys, a student speaker. Belinda, the floor is yours.
Hello, hi, my name is Belinda, and I'm really honored to be chosen to speak at our graduation. Thank you, Generation USA, for finding me. I was on Instagram minding other people's business when you popped up like a delivery from the universe. I didn't believe you because you said free with no strings attached, but you were persistent. I applied, forgot about you, and you called a few weeks later. You did not give up on me like I gave up on myself. That has been the trend throughout this entire cohort. The teachers never gave up on us. I tried to give up on myself, but Mimi wasn't having it. You all dished out tough love in a candy wrapper. You were thoughtful, considerate, kind, and shared all information that you believe would benefit us. You faithfully held office hours. Even if no one came, you were the epitome of honoring your commitment to us students. This program has helped me to honor my word to myself, which I've been trying to do for years. I can now check off become an app developer, become a web developer off of my bucket list. The mindset lessons and the role plays helped me to become more self-aware, more self-conscious, and intentional about life. Detail orientation helped me to become an active listener and see things as they really are and not based on past experiences or preconceived notions. If it was not for that, I wouldn't have aced the certification exam. I would have assumed I knew everything and just selected based on assumptions and not what the questions actually meant. To my project partners, Christ, Bear, and Brent, you showed up when you said you would and you contributed. That is very crucial to teamwork. I appreciate you. To my fellow breakout room friends, thank you for helping me to not be afraid to be myself. Thank you for letting me lead and sometimes be bossy and even nosy about about your personal lives. That personal touch you allowed broadened my perspective and helped me to be more tolerant and kinder, and helped me to dispel some very unnecessary preconceived notions and ideologies. I want you to know that I, Belinda Critchlow, I'm proud of you. You cooked while attending class. You took care of your children while attending class. You were at work while attending class. You were on your way home from work while attending class. Your persistence and personal responsibility was my inspiration and motivation to stretch myself to learn beyond the syllabus. I want to thank those of you who always offer to read. Yes, Amanda, yes, Ivona, yes, Samantha. That was encouragement. I needed to be fearless, which, by the way, is one of my life goals. 100 plus people staring at me on Zoom was a somewhat intimidating prospect. Thank you, my fellow classmates, for staying the course. You provided me with comfort every day when I came to class and saw you here. You were my community for the past 6 months. Every class I checked to see who showed up. I checked the chat to see who showed up. That's my nosy side again. If you came later, just know I was happy you made it to class. I want to thank my cousins, Calissa, Elijah, Jaheim, Stephen, for the love which pumped me up and helped me to redefine my goals and purpose. Thank you to my brother Earl for the random text to show your love. I love you all. Thank you, Generation USA, for giving me the tools to fulfill those purpose and goals. I've always had a strained relationship with JavaScript. We cool now. I had Git for several years and never understood its purpose. Now I do. Congratulations to everyone for staying the course, despite some of you experiencing life experiences that could make Christians become atheists. Samantha, I commend you. I am proud of you for staying the course. Congratulations on your certification, and to all of us who became JavaScript certified for life. Now that could be a t-shirt. Les Brown asked, what are you willing to give up to become the person you are meant to be? The person I was before this cohort, who would give up on herself, I am giving her up. He also said, greatness is not a birthright, it's a choice. There is this urgency within me to be great. Excellence and greatness are choices that became easier each day I attended class and completed assignments. Fellow classmates, we are successful. We are great. We are excellence personified. And that includes Mimi, Michael, Giovanni, Ahmed, Eric, our esteemed teachers. And now, my fellow graduates, let's go out and explore the possibilities of JavaScript because it is vast. It is time to put our future mindsets to work and let our code be heard. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Belinda. And please keep minding other people's business. It seems to work out very well for you. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for your words of encouragement to your peers. And now we'll move to our second student speaker, Natalie Guerrero. Natalie, the floor is yours.
Hi. Oh. Hi, everyone. I'm Natalie. I participated in this cohort for the past 5 months. I guess it's so hard to say anything else that Belinda has said already, but all I have to say that sometimes when we get into something new, it's very nerve-wracking, sometimes without ourselves. Sometimes it's hard in our family members, but I think at this point, I think everybody should be very grateful and very happy to be hopefully. I only wanted to say to everybody, I just wanted to say to everybody, congratulations, and you did it, and we're able to do it, and I am appreciative of everybody else that helped us now.
Thank you, Natalie. And now we'll move on to our alumni affairs and placement director, Victor Reese. Victor, the floor is yours.
Am I on? Okay, cool.
Yes, we can hear you.
Greetings, graduates. Congratulations on this major accomplishment in your life. We are so proud of you. You have already displayed great resilience during your time at Generation. There's been a lot of transition that you as learners have had to deal with, and you have adapted and overcome. Today is a day of celebration. Today marks the beginning of your career journey in the field of IT. As excited as I am for you, and as excited as you are about this accomplishment, please remember, a great career is a marathon, not a sprint. The next steps in this journey will be filled with accomplishments and rewards, but you will experience challenges and rejection. They are the highs and lows of life, and why persistence and resilience are the two of the most important mindsets to carry with you throughout life. The good news is Generations is here to support you through it all. You will have to be patient, you have to put in the work and use the tools and resources provided to you. And most of all, you will have to trust the process and yourself. If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. Perseverance is the key. You have gained many skills that will not only prepare you for the field of IT, but are transferable to an economy with a robust job market and offering competitive salaries for people with IT skills. You may find that applying for your most desirable IT job may return a slow response, but take advantage of this market and your skills. Expand your search and apply to jobs across industries. Your new IT skills are desirable across job titles and organizations. Make sure you tap into all resources that the career advancement team will offer you. Your career advancement team will continue to guide you and support you. We will be offering workshops, Slack postings, specifically focused on placement, sharing information and resources regarding placement, and posting a variety of placement opportunities. Congratulations again. I can't wait to hear about the amazing accomplishments that each of you will achieve during this journey. Best wishes.
Thank you, Victor. And before we get into it, I just want to pump that up just a tad more. Please make sure that you guys utilize your resources that Generation is providing for you. And without further ado, we would like to have our presentation of graduates. Congratulations again, guys. Again, a big, big, big congratulations to every single one of you. You should be extremely proud of this accomplishment today. Your instructor will be holding a private Zoom celebration for you all in his Zoom room. So the link is in the chat. So you guys feel free to go celebrate amongst one another. Again, congratulations, guys.